Hello and welcome to the third lesson of the course. We'll keep modifying the shape of the ship and we'll model some other things. Given that we have already set the points to where we want to get the hull, we'll work now on the details. Let's go. First, activate the Polygons mode and grab the Loop Selection tool. Now select these polygons on the top. Right-click and choose Extrude. Apply this slight extrusion. After doing that, grab the Loop Selection tool again and select these polygons over here. Now do the same. Right-click and extrude. Then make an extrusion to generate this kind of a ledge. If you think it isn't enough or you don't like it, you can undo by pressing Ctrl+C. I think the extrusion should be higher, so do it again. After that, select again the same polygons as before and extrude them. If you want, you can only extrude the outer-facing polygons. This is up to you, so you have to decide whether to do it or not. In my case, I have extruded only those polygons. Alright, now let's make a cut over here. Here. We do this to have more detail on this part of the hull. Select these polygons and now right-click and choose Extrude. Then just extrude until you have this shape. Now make a cut roughly in the middle of both shapes. This will generate new points, which we can scale to get a slightly curved shape. Do the same with the points on the bottom. Scale these points too to narrow this end. We're going to create now a mast. But first, select these points and scale them down to narrow this end of the ship. Keep modifying the points until you get the desired shape. Okay, let's start with the mast. Go to the primitives and create a cylinder. On the right part of the screen, you'll see the Attributes panel, where you can modify, for example, the number of segments. I'm going to choose 7. Now, to scale the cylinder, make it editable by pressing the C key or by clicking on the button located on the top left part of the screen. Once you have the shape and the size ready, try to select the points on top of the shape with the help of the Rectangle Selection tool. Scale them down. See, now the bottom part of the mast is wider than the top part. Let's hide the hull so that it doesn't disturb us. To do that, click on this button twice. Now we need to make some cuts. One here to make the base of the mast, then 2 more here to generate some detail to the mast. And 2 more here. We have the cuts. Let's hide again the hull. Now activate the Polygons mode and grab the Loop Selection tool. Select these polygons, hold the Shift key and select these other polygons, and then right-click and choose Extrude. Select the points on the top of the base and scale them down a bit to get a conical shape. Let's do the same now on the back of the ship. Create a cylinder and model a new mast. Or just copy the one we have and adapt its scale and shape. Duplicate it by pressing Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V. Now place it on the back of the ship and scale it down. Let's go back to the hull because we're going to generate the bowsprit. Select this polygon on the front and extrude it. Now press T and scale it down to make it a bit pointier. I want this to be a little bit thicker, so I'm going to select these points and I'm going to scale them. Let's work on some more details. First, we need to make a cut. So grab the Loop Path tool and use it to make a cut over here. Grab the Loop Selection tool, activate the Polygons mode, and select these polygons. Then right-click and choose Extrude. Make an extrusion like this. We'll need a new cylinder to create a yard for the mast. Change the number of segments to 7 and scale it. Look at the reference to see what I'm talking about. If you hold the Shift key, you can rotate the shape in increments of 10 degrees. Place this on the top part of the main mast. Then place another one on the bottom part, like in the reference image. Now do the same with the mizzenmast. After that, if you want, you can move the masts around and place them where you wish. I think they're fine, so let's continue. We need now a cube to create the main top, which is the platform located on the top of the main mast. Increase the number of segments to 2 in each axis. Make the cube editable, activate the Polygons mode, and select the polygons on top. Right-click and choose Extrude Inner. Make an extrusion like this, and then right-click, choose Extrude, and make a normal extrusion downward. Be careful and don't overdo it. Remember that if you need help while doing this, you can switch to the right view. That way, you will see how deep is the extrusion. Here it should be okay. Now we're going to make an inner cut to modify the shape. Over here, roughly in the middle. Activate the Points mode, grab the Rectangle Selection tool, and select the points on the bottom. We also need the points on the inside, but they will be selected because we have the Only Select Visible Elements box unchecked. Now press T and scale this down. Select the top points and scale them up. Select the points on the central parts. These ones I'm selecting right now. It can be a bit tedious, so be patient. Then press the T key and scale them up a little to generate this shape. Now do the same with these other points. Once you have them selected, Press T and scale them up to modify the shape. Okay, this will be enough, so grab the entire cube and scale it down. We need to place it on the right spot, which will be on top of the main mast. The top view will help you with this. If you see that the main mast is too short, you may scale it up. There should be a part of the mast sticking out of the main top because we want to place a flag too. Okay, let's end this lesson here. In the next one, we'll create the sails and other elements of the ship. See you later!